Okay, so today we're going to focus on solving for y. So we know how to graph something like this by hand. We also know how to solve something like this by hand. So this one, you have your y-intercept, you have your slope. Here you would find your x and y intercepts. So we can also solve, or not solve, we can also graph these in our calculator. But in order to put them in your calculator, it has to be in y equals form. So if you don't have y equals and then something, you can't put it into your calculator. So this problem, you're not going to be able to just type into your calculator to graph. So let's look at a couple of problems on how to solve for y so we can put something like that in our calculator. So let's start with y plus 5x equals 3. So all you're doing is you're getting y by itself on one side. So right now we have y plus 5x. So to get y by itself, we need to subtract 5x from both sides. So we have left y on this side. 3 minus 5x, well, that is just 3 minus 5x. And then if you would prefer this in slope-intercept form, you can write it as y equals negative 5x plus 3. These two things are exactly the same. You can graph both of them in your calculator just like this. So then let's go ahead and look at, let's do 6x plus 2y equals 4. Okay, so again, we need to get y by itself. So we need to get rid of the 6x and we need to get rid of the 2. We'll get rid of the 6x first, since it's addition and subtract, or you're adding that to it and it's not multiplying. So you do minus 6x minus 6x. So we have 2y equals 4 minus 6x. Okay, but now this one has a 2 with it, so we need to divide both sides by 2. So you get y equals 4 divided by 2 is 2, 6 divided by 2 is 3. You can leave it like this, or if you prefer, you can write it like that instead. And we have y equals. So now, let's say you get one that's like 7y minus 2x equals 5. Okay, so we were trying to get y by itself. So step one, get rid of the 2x. So we're going to add 2x to both sides. So we have 7y equals 5 plus 2x. So to solve for y, we need to divide by 7. Okay, in this problem up here, everything was divisible by 2. So we didn't have a problem simplifying. But here, you have 5 over 7 and 2x over 7. So when you are typing this into your calculator, you can actually leave it like this, but you have to have this 5 plus 2x in parentheses before you divide. So in your calculator, you will type y equals, actually you don't have to type y equals, that's already there, but you put a parenthesis 5 plus 2x, then your division sign, because you're dividing, and you just divide by 7. And this is what you type into your calculator. So if we go back up to this problem, when I divide it by 2, can I simplify? Absolutely. But I can also just put parentheses around these two things and then divide by 2.